Tracy, just ring me back, please.
Finally, it's been returned. 3 months they've waited for this. A quiet evening in, I think.
Steve's going to ring the police.
What?
About Tracy. He's had Amy's school on. He's furious.
Oh, quite frankly, I don't blame him.
That's not the point. What are we going to do? Are we going to tell him where she is?
Do we know where she is? She hasn't called for 2 weeks.
Well, she's at Hannah's in London.
Yeah, so she says. This is Tracy we're talking about. She could be anywhere.
Hiya. Well, don't all hug me at once.
I know you've already given your statement, but if you could just run through it again.
Do we have to keep reliving it?
I was sat in here and I heard the crash outside.
And Mrs. Price was ringing your doorbell at the time, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So I went downstairs, I saw what happened, then I came back up here to call an ambulance.
OK, and what did you see exactly?
Well, the car had hit the curb and it had smashed through the bookie's window, and Stella, Mrs. Price, she was just lying on the ground.
Did you see Mr. Foster?
I did, yeah.
And did you speak to him?
Very briefly.
And what did he say?
He told me to call an ambulance.
Did it seem like he'd been drinking at the time?
Not particularly, no.
And Mrs. Connor?
She, was unconscious.
In the passenger seat, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
One for yourself.
I know, you're all right, love. Keep your cash.
It's nice to have some for a change.
New job going well, is it?
Rocking, pal. Well, I'm packing knickers and Kirk's my boss, but it's a step up from now, sort of.
Just in time. You changed the barrel? A bit.
He doesn't look right happy.
No, when does he? Mind you, I don't blame him, not with what's-her-face off with his kid.
Has he still not heard from her?
No, I don't think so, poor bloke. Yes, mate?
You need to go and see Steve.
No.
He's Amy's father.
Amy? Why don't you go into your bedroom, put your pyjamas on? I'll bring your drink in to you. Amy. Look, I don't want to go and see Steve, not yet.
Why?
What, because I don't want him charging round here shouting the odds. Amy's tired. She's had a long day, we both have.
Fine. I'll call him.
No, Dad, seriously, I said stay out of it.
What's going on?
I just want to put Amy to bed.
Carla.
Oh, good heavens. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Sorry.
Oh, my heart's beating 10 to the dozen. Feel it?
Is there a reason you're here?
I just forgot my bag, that's all.
Then don't let me keep you.
Oh, I'm all right for time. Oh, well,
Hey.
Hello.
I'll be off then.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said.
Then why'd you say it?
I don't know, I just lashed out. Frank, I am so angry with myself.
You hurt me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not on some power trip here.
I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I know this is stressful, Carla, but it's not us that should be falling out, you know? Come here.
Bad time?
No, it's fine.
No, not at all. We're just talking business, sorry. What can we do for you?
I need to ask you some more questions about the incident on Monday.
Yeah, the number for Weatherfield Police Station, please. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Yeah, listen, it doesn't matter now.
And then Peter Barlow came down from his flat. I told him to call the ambulance, and he did.
And where were you when Mr. Barlow came down?
In the car, in the driver's seat.
That's not what Mr. Barlow says.
Look.
He says you were already out of the car checking on Stella.
Did he? Yeah, of course, he must Yes, he's right. Sorry, it got confused. Happened very fast.
He also confirms that Mrs. Connor was unconscious in the passenger seat.
I don't remember.
Right, we'll need you to come to the station to amend your statement.
Okay, sure. You coming?
Yeah, I'll be on in a bit. I'll just send that contract over to Brown's first.
Okay, all right, see you.
Can I get her a magazine?
You've got her a DVD.
I want to get her two things.
Well, it's not a birthday and Christmas, is it?
Shanice is getting her two things.
Oh, well then. Oh, do you know, I've not got any change, Petal.
Oh, Mum.
No, I have.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You can get a magazine now.
As long as it's a good one.
Gus.
Well, thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, no worries. So, is Faye fully adopted now?
Nearly.
Calls you mum.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? You know, just hearing that word, it gives me goosebumps.
Oh, I can imagine. Not that I would want anyone to call me mum, unless I was wearing my pinny.
She's a responsibility too, you know. She's a damaged kid. It's not been easy.
Worth it, though.
Oh, she's the best thing that ever happened to me.
There's 10 pages about Justin Bieber.
Oh, well, good choice.
Come on, I said I'd have you there by 7. Thanks ever so much, Marcus.
See ya.
See ya.
Shanice is going to be well jealous. I'll make sure you do.
Hey?
Oh, well, don't you like the new look?
No, I just...
It's all right. I'm only teasing.
So how's the radiotherapy going?
It's all right. Makes me tired, a bit moody, but...
Yeah, but it's helping.
I was going to say no change there, then. I've lost my sense of humour.
I'm sorry.
But the memory loss is pretty bad.
Hey,
Don't fancy a drink later, do you?
yeah, sure, yeah. And are you allowed to?
In moderation. Think of it as charity.
You're stupid.
I mean it. You're paying.
What are you doing?
Just having a clear out for the charity shop.
You are Steve MacDonald.
Well, I thought I'd take advantage of the flat being quiet.
Even so, man. You set me a fry up to get you to lift the Hoover.
Well, I've got to motivate myself these days.
You all right, though?
I'm muddling through.
Still no word from Tracy?
Nope.
I know why you just don't call police on her.
I nearly did.
What stopped you?
This.
Max's.
Found it in the settee.
We looked everywhere for that. Do you remember? He was so upset, bless him, because he thought he might have run out of petrol.
Maybe this is payback.
What is?
Losing Amy. Maybe this is divine punishment for what I did to Max.
Don't be daft.
There's certainly somebody up there trying to tell me something. Don't make another rash call to the authorities or you might lose everything.
I hope he's happy with that foster family. Fancy house, lots of toys.
Don't.
No. Maybe it's better off after all. Maybe you're right. Maybe there is someone up there. And they're in charge of it all. In some ways, I'd like that, you know. Because it'd make me feel less guilty about what happened.
I made that phone call, not you. And I regret it every day. I'm sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I am sorry.
Hey. Thanks for not telling the police.
Don't mention it.
Why didn't you tell them?
I don't know, Carla. Just be glad that I didn't.
I know why.
What do you mean?
You laugh at me because of the way you feel, and I'm sick of this charade, Peter. I know it, and so do you.
Look, we can't have this conversation here. Carla, how many times do I have to say it? I love Leanne.
Until you convince yourself, maybe because you don't convince me.
Carla.
You lied because you care for me. Just admit it.
Yeah, I do.
And you want to protect me.
I do. Because I see a fellow drinker who's messed up on the booze again. And I know you'll be punishing yourself more than the coppers ever could. I've been there, remember?
Yes, so we understand each other, Peter. We do. We've got a connection you can never have with Leanne. How can you love her if she doesn't understand you?
Understanding, that's not the same thing as love. If it was, I'd be sleeping with half the alcoholics this side of Stockport.
It is not just that. I have seen the way you look at me sometimes. Don't think I've forgotten that kiss.
Yeah, I've told you it was a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake for me. And deep down, you don't think it was a mistake either.
I do. I do.
Okay, well. Then why did you do it? You can't blame the booze. You were stone cold sober.
I had a moment of weakness. And I resisted because of Leanne. Can't you see that? It's her that makes me strong. That's why I love her.
Well, if that's true, why do you keep coming back to me?
Because you won't let me go. I tried to walk away from you, but you won't let me.
So why didn't you tell the police? Why didn't you take that chance to get me off your hands? Maybe you wanted Frank to go down for it so that we could be together.
You're living in a fantasy land.
I would dump him tomorrow if you asked me to.
Frank's a good man. He loves you.
I don't love him.
Then don't marry him.
Is that what you want?
No. No, it's not what I want.
I love you, Peter. I love you.
But I don't love you. This conversation's finished.
Come on then, big man.
Hey, come on,
That's
you.
the spirit.
Right.
Encourage you, mate.
There you
Right.
go. Come on, I'll strap you in. And Daddy, put the luggage in. There you go. Don't worry, we'll see him soon.
I know.
We can go and visit him there, maybe.
I've been thinking.
I can sort that with Violet, no worries.
Why don't we adopt?
What?
Why don't we adopt?
Where's that come from?
Why not? We've loved having Dylan. We're both great parents. We could have our own little boy or girl who wouldn't have to go away, wouldn't just come for visits.
What about Dylan?
No, I'm not saying that I don't want Dylan. Of course I do, but how much nicer would it be for him if he could have his own little brother or sister to play with?
Right, come on, you're going to miss the train.
Just think about it, okay?
Bye, Dylan.
Bye, Dylan.
Bye. See you later, mate.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thanks then. Bye.
Well?
Yeah, it's good news. She said she's responding well to the antibiotics and she might even be out at the end of the week.
Ah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, love.
She said she was really lucky.
Hey. So what are you crying for then, hey?
Sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry for. Nothing at all.
I couldn't have gone through this week without you, you know.
Just this week?
Stop it, I'm being serious.
Come here. Come here.
Do I look a state?
You look beautiful.
Don't make fun of me, Peter.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, yeah? You fancy joining us? Well, go on then. What are you having?
No. Let me go. Take a few.
Alrighty then.
What are you doing?
We're not jealous, are you?
Don't be stupid. I just don't want you messing about, that's all.
You're meaning what?
You know what?
Look, Cheryl, if you're talking about the other night, no, I wasn't thinking straight. Well, like I said, I was drunk.
You know, misread the signals. You know, what happened again?
Good.
So it's okay if I have a drink with Marie?
Of course.
Yes, Chris.
Too soft on her.
Ken, what's your blood pressure?
Well, she's got to learn she can't get away with this kind of behaviour.
I'm sure she must have had her reasons.
Are you defending her?
No, I'm not.
Your mother and I have been talking.
Oh, congratulations. A breakthrough.
You see? That's what I mean. This archness, like nobody else has any feelings. Well, they do. And it's time you started treating people with more respect.
He's right, love.
You know, I'm really not in the mood for this right now.
No, you never are.
I mean it.
You're a selfish, cruel, manipulative woman, Tracy. And you never have a thought for anybody else. And that includes your daughter. I'm not sure you're fit to be a mother.
Oh, thanks, Ola. I bear that in mind.
Ken!
If you'll excuse me, Deirdre, I'll skip the scolding and the detailed analysis of the conversation. I've got some reading to do.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I know. Just feels empty without him.
Who are we talking about, Sean or Dylan?
It's like he's taken something with him.
Well, that's kids for you. Once you've had them, you can't imagine life without them.
Right, come on, folks. Empties, please. Eileen, that's finished.
Oh,
It's just ice.
All right, Mum, I'll get you a rum.
What are we having then, Jay? Vodka and Coke and a pint? Yeah, love, I'll fetch them over. Hang on, what am I doing? Wonder it was an emergency.
Flippin' heck, I didn't even blink.
Back away from the barbecs. Customer nowadays, remember? You know what, service round here is flipping shocking.
You know, we should do this mediation thing. Civil divorce. Don't need to thrash it out in court, do we?
But a public slanging match is much more our style, babes.
Yeah, but we know each other far too well. There isn't an insult we haven't traded.
Must be. Yeah, maybe not.
Think about it.
Okay. Right, I best be off then. I hope Tracy comes back soon.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Neither did I, love. Steve,
Yeah.
I do forgive you.
What happened to you?
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't face the police station.
It's okay. I was just worried about you. I got us a takeout.
Not very hungry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore. Because they're going to charge me with driving without due care and attention, and that's all.
Oh, really?
Yep, no risk of prison.
Well, that's great.
Mm.
Great news.
Yeah, now we can put all this behind us and concentrate on the wedding.
Frank.
We might need to get a driver for the honeymoon, though. I'm probably going to get a ban.
About the wedding, listen.
But you know what? A ban is nothing. I'd have done time for you, Carla, and I'd do it all again tomorrow.
I know.
So, what about the wedding?
We have to talk about the table plans and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Good idea.
The teasing us about this all night now.
Why do girls need to go to toilets in pairs?
Yeah, so we can talk about you idiots.
Can I try that lift in?
Yeah, sure.
So, are you and Chris seeing each other again?
No, I'm just having a drink. He's not said that it's a date or anything.
But would you be interested if it was?
Maybe, I don't know.
You do know how ill he is.
Yeah, of course I do.
Because he hides it.
I'm sure he does.
And he gets tired and angry, drops stuff, forgets stuff, and he'll fly into a rage about it, and it's only going to get worse. So.
Why are you telling me this, Cheryl?
I just want you to know the reality of it.
Yeah, well, I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I know. I just think you should know what you're going to walk into.
Okay, well, thank you for your concern. But if I do decide to get back with Chris, I'm sure I'll manage. And even if I don't, it's none of your business. Weren't your colour after all.
Thought I heard the telly. Yeah, it's gone midnight.
Couldn't sleep. Thought I'd try and soothe myself with the shopping channel.
Is it working?
No.
You know, he didn't mean what he said.
Yeah, he did. And he's right.
It's just been really hard for us. Why didn't you call?
I couldn't.
But I'm your mother. You could have called me.
I didn't know what to do, Mum. I still don't.
I don't know what you mean.
It's either a dream or a nightmare. I'm not sure which.
Tracy, what's happened?
I'm pregnant. And it's Steve's. Mum, what do I do?
There's a lot of expectation riding on the host. Catch the highlights of New Zealand's opening game against Tonga in the Rugby World Cup today. It's after news at 10. Before that, there is plenty of expectation hanging on Dave and Gary. Winning $1 million comes down to one simple choice next: red or black.